Absolutely. Hold on. Let's debug something already. I was going to go do something real quick. Yes. Yeah. Here, congratulations. If you are a subscriber to this channel and you leave a comment under this live stream, you are in the giveaway. That's it. I'm going to use a randomizer from TubeBuddy. It's going to pick someone who left a comment on this channel. I'm going to check if they're a sub, and that's it. That's the update. What am I bought the... I already have my own Switch OLED. What the hell am I going to keep the... Of course I'm going to do the update. What the hell? It's here. So that's what it is. That's how we're doing it. Pro Jared is quitting YouTube? Really? You know what's kind of sad? I mean, maybe he found some other venture that he was just more into. I know he wasn't uploading feverishly even around the time of that. Even though he was vindicated from that whole nonsense that happened. I hate that I had to. I should have really thought that out and picked it a different date. No, dude, the Nintendo Switch. I have 2 Nintendo Switch OLEDs. I'm giving them away. I don't need one. I have one. I have that, and I have a Nintendo Switch Lite. I am switched the fuck out. They are going. So what's going to happen is you leave a comment. You just have to be a subscriber. You do not have to be a member. Let me make that abundantly clear, because that would be a raffle, and that would be pay to win, and no. So all you have to do is be subscribed and leave a comment on this video. It is not April Fool's. It is a Nintendo Switch OLED. And again, it's a thank you to everybody. I'm going to pick it. If you saw the update, I'm going to pick it this Monday. So if you leave a comment here under this stream, I'll use the randomizer through TubeBuddy. Ow, as I stab myself. And that's it. Those are the winners. And it's going to be completely random. The only thing, like I said, is you just have to be a sub, which being a sub to this channel is 210% free. So, no, I'm not. It's happening. I'm giving them away. Don't worry. Yes, under this stream's video on demand, because that's how TubeBuddy works. So all I'm going to do is a randomizer. I'm going to look to see what congratulations, Bob31411617 Bird won. That would be a hell of a name. And that's it. I've said 1,000 times, and I'm not even saying this condescending. Let me say that again. It sounds like I'm being a dick, and I'm not. It's to thank everybody for me getting to over 300 members, but everybody who's a sub, which I think is fair and well legal too, has a chance to win. Or anyone who's a sub who has a chance to win who leaves a comment under this VOD. That's the key. You got to leave a comment. That's how the randomizer works. If I get picked to give it to my friend's kid, she got done divorcing her husband. I think video games would help him out. I was planning on possibly getting him a Switch Lite. Well, hey, if you win. Like I said, you know, I think that's kind of nice. That's actually a little more fair, too. It's so you have to be a sub to the channel. You have to leave a comment under this VOD when it becomes a VOD. And that's it. And I think that's fair, too, because it's the more active people, so maybe it narrows it down. A sub to this channel. Sub to this channel. And that's it. Sub to this channel. You leave a comment under this video. And that is it. There's no other. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to pay anything. Did I miss? Yes, the chicken suit after I do taxes is going to happen because I'm going to be bouncing back and forth, and Uncle Sam is going to be... I just, because I don't know when I'll be, because there may be nights I can't stream because I have to do stuff with my accountant and shit like that. So everything is happening. Yes, BL, I'm going to randomly just pick you. Congratulations. So, well, Uncle Sam's just getting a nice big juicy check from me. Oh, man. I mean, hey, I make decent money with my job, but it's also expensive, too. Yeah, it kind of does sound weird. Chickens. Well, I'd rather start doing it than, to be quite frank with you, just to bang it out instead of like, oh, Rich, you forgot. There was one night you weren't here, so you have to, I said 15 streams. Yes, 15 streams, I said. Could I get a cucumbers? Yes, I have it.
Cucumbers.
God, it's such a clear cucumber, isn't it? So... yeah, of course it's still happening. I believe me, I wouldn't have made a promise like that. But that when I looked at the randomizer, that's like, oh, you could pick a comment under the video. I'm like, all right, that works. I think that's fair. And like I said, everyone who comments under this video is going to have an equal chance. It's not, so long as you're a sub, that's the only catch. All right, I know I repeat myself a billion times, USA. Other news too. Got an interesting video coming this week about Elden Ring. Giving my take on it with my editor. I think it's a fucking masterpiece of a game. And what's funny is it all started with Quantum TV. And at the time, I never even played the fucking game. I bought it, never touched it. Had no idea. I'm like, it's a Souls game. I mean, I like it. I like the Souls series, but I could never have gotten into it because it was too hard. But my editor was like, hey, because I was talking about the whole thing with Elden Ring and Quantum TV. He's like, we should do a video because I don't agree with you that Elden Ring should have any more accessible mode. Because I never said I wanted easy. Because, no, I don't want easy either. But as playing it, no, it doesn't need an easy mode. And it's one of the best... I've played enough to know, at least now, I think it's one of the best games maybe I've ever played. And that's saying something. You know? So a sub to this channel. Hey, Rich, I love your streams. Could I get a cucumbers? You got one. If I win, can I get a Miko? Yes, I will send you. Yo, I don't know if it was a troll or not. I'm always skeptical, but someone had their game. Like, hey, GameStop said I was getting my Intellivision Amico on March 31st, and it's not at my doorstep. They didn't sound that sarcastic, so there's that chance that it may have actually been real. No, I didn't. I can kind of understand why you wouldn't want that, though, because if you're already getting fucked up by the game and you don't want to be invaded. You know, because, like, dude, you could have a great, like, I beat, I can't think of the first boss right now. Migrit, the falling anus. I finally beat him. And, so I'm like, I want to fuck around and farm a little bit and just explore and get some good B-roll for the video that we're doing and just have fun. And playing a game like a Souls game, that could lead you into a world of fucking pain. Usually does. Margit, thank you. I beat Margit. I beat some others. It's considered a boss, but it was in a cave, and it was a fairly easy battle. I'm like, I don't know if I would consider this a boss, but fine. It had the piss yellow mist, so fine, maybe it is a boss. But I went off into like you go down an elevator and you go deep into this cave, and there's these higher. I had no business being there. I wasn't leveled up to the point of being there, but I did get I forgot what sword I have, where you have to have 16 strength, I believe. It's a longer sword. You need to think your attacks with it more, because even with the R1, it still has a pretty long swing. But the enemies are way overpowered. I shouldn't have been there, but I just kind of, from everything I learned from getting the shit beaten out of me, just went there, killed him, gained a bunch of runes, and got some beautiful footage. It was a ton of fun. It's just every angle of the game. Like, you could hate the game. This is the thing now playing it and now looking back at my Quantum TV videos, he must have fucking cataracts, because in my opinion, it's one of the best looking fucking games I've ever seen. Like, I don't know what crack you're smoking. I think it's pretty amazing they get it to run at, I don't know if 60, but it's close to 60 on the Series S too. But it's not even just about graphics. Who gives a fuck? It's just the combat is great. You know what's funny is I went back a little bit as I was putting my kids to sleep, and I played a little bit of Demon Souls, and it's a great game, but definitely you could tell. You could feel the progression from Demon Souls to Elden Ring, and it's a good one. Elden Ring is my first Souls game. It's already one of my favorite games of all time. Me too. And the thing is, I always liked them, but they're like, man, they're fucking hard. But after, like, I had the whole thing with Quantum TV, and my editor came up, I'm like, all right, fine, I'll give it a chance and play it. And now I can't fucking put it down. Already put 150 hours into overlapping DSP laps, of course. Oh, Gamer from Mars is releasing the third part tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's 4 parts, he said to me. So maybe we'll have to watch that tomorrow. Dude, and there's people that are out of fucking control. Like, you'll see like a level 1 wretch going up against like not the final boss, but like an end level boss, and people are just perfectly parrying every attack, and not only not dying, not getting hit. Like, holy shit. There are some people that are ridiculous, man. It is out of control. Yeah, it's all timing. Once it clicks, that's one thing I have to get. I'm actually getting okay at the game, but my parrying sucks still. I got to get the parrying done. Dude, wait till you summon some creatures and you could summon yourself. It takes half your health, but it's powerful. It's one of the best summons. I summoned the wolves. What's interesting was when I was live streaming me playing Margit. Sounds like I'm saying Margaret, but Margit. Someone said to summon the jellyfish. It's OP. It's OP. I actually had an easier time taking down Margit with the wolves. I had the wolves and Roger. I had Gabe Newell. I had the birds. I had Joe Biden. Everyone was there helping me. Yes, Neil, but. And this is coming from a guy who never thought he would get into his Souls game. Not because they're not good. I've always thought they were fucking good. But time, and they're hard. But what's interesting is with the open... Usually I'm like, another fucking open world game, seriously. But the Souls series, like, it feels like a natural progression. The nice thing about it is 2 things. One, the way the game is designed, at least. Maybe the other Souls games were too. But this, like, you could play a little bit. You can put it down, go to another site of grace, and save, and you're good. So you could play 20 minutes and accomplish, even if you just want to farm for runes and just kill a bunch of guards. There's always something you could do, even if it's a short, or you could play the game for 40 fucking hours in 3 days if you want to. So that's the thing that I'm liking about it, is that they made it where it's still a good Souls experience for the core Souls base, but old men like me could play too. You know, summon Will Smith into the bargain fight. That was actually pretty funny. Who said that? The fuck said that? That was. I'll still give you an applause. I can't see you now. No, it was Travis Suter. How can you deal with right hand attack, weak attack being on our? Maybe Because Joe, I'm calling you Joe. Joe, I'm just so used to the Souls games being, I don't know. Carlos spoke to me in a dream. So, Neil, let me continue to answer your question because it's kind of tying to what else people are saying. Yes, but if give it a few hours before you count it out, though. I kind of had the dying light effect on me. Totally different game, mostly. But it kind of had the dying light effect on me where it's like, it's another Souls game. I'm like, you fight what? I'm like, I don't know who I fought, and I already died. But then I put the time in, got better at the controls, got out in the open world. And I can't, like, my kids are here this week, and I'm not going to be able to play it, like, at all. But I can't stop playing it, you know? So the winner for the OLED Switch will be announced on Monday. I'm going to use the comments from this stream, use a randomizer, and whether you're a regular subscriber or a member, whoever comments on the video, everyone's chance is equal. There's no one getting any preferential treatment on it. So I'm level 283, and I've put in over 300 hours. Damn, son. 300 hours. So yes, the 2 Switch OLEDs are still being given away. Yes, my ass is going to, once I get my taxes done, because I'm going to, honestly, you know what it really is? I just want to bang out the streams and get up to 15 streams the fuck out of the way. One thing I'm kind of glad I watched as I'm getting deeper into the game is you should really focus on leveling up vigor. Because if you don't level up your vigor, enemies will just one-shot you. So that was something I was kind of happy because I would have probably not paid attention to that and wondered why I was dying. Seeing someone, they'll be able to comment under the stream once it goes to VOD. So comment on this stream when it goes to video on demand afterwards. That's how it works. Fucking YouTube. They should just make it so you could, but they should almost make it where you could choose if you want to do the live comments or you could do a comment under the video, depending on what you want to say. Seeing someone go from not liking Souls games to having them click is the best. There is no feeling better than overcoming a major. And I liked it before I even beat Market because I kind of had to, I'll admit it, I had to farm my cheese through the fight, like I just told you, man. I had, like I said, I had like the Wolves, Gabe Newell, Joe Biden, Barack America, Donald Care, like I summoned everybody. I summoned my dog Bruno. If you were there, man, I summoned you. If I could summon you, I summoned you. But like, it still was hard. It wasn't that it was an easy. It still felt like a final boss battle in any other game. You know what I mean? So it still was that sense of accomplishment. It's really a fucking. I hate saying it, but I have to because again, I would be a liar if I didn't. It's maybe one of the best games I've ever played. Like definitely in the top 10. You know, so did you think? I'm so glad I didn't play it till after the whole fucking Quantum TV thing because then I would have just seemed like a douche. Not really. I mean, he's still a terrible person, and the receipts are there. But his bogus excuse, which is still 210% bogus, people would be like, "Oh, Ritual, you said you loved the game, so there you go now, sister." I also got that blood dagger that someone recommended to me. You have to find a solemn smithing stone, I believe, to upgrade it, but it's actually cool if you want to. I have the long sword now. I think maybe it's called something else, but it's more powerful than the base sword you have, which I maxed out. But I got the long sword, which does a lot more damage. But you have to definitely. It's good I didn't have that weapon earlier on, which means the game is designed well because I was too spazzy with how I attacked. I'm still a spaz, but I'm better than I was. So you need to think you're like I said earlier in the stream, your attacks have to be a lot more deliberate, you know? I'm talking like such a fucking Souls nerd. What the fuck did all of you do to me? Blocking, I'm decent at. Parrying, I'm fucking awful. I'm probably just gonna, like, after my kids leave late Sunday, I'm just well, no, I'm gonna work first, but I'm going to like go to that one part in the woods and just practice parrying. That shows you. This shows you how into the game I am. For anyone who thinks I'm shilling just to, like, I don't know why you would think that, but it's the internet. People always think of a conspiracy. I bought the game for my friend. That's how much I wanted him to play it. Oh, the Wii U video. You just reminded me.
Try to relax your anus.
Sunday. So, yeah, it's really fucking cool, man. Dude, he's accusing me of, I haven't thought about the fucking, the only time actually, no, that's a lie, because there was a couple times I was playing Elden Ring, I'm like, the irony of me now liking this game after that whole Fallout is funny. Dude, I wouldn't send trolls your way. I wouldn't make this go beyond YouTube. I wouldn't get you harassed. I got kids to feed, man. Never. Don't accuse me of attacking you like that, because I wouldn't do it. I would keep it to video form and that's it. I don't do that with anybody. You know? You're level, you told me that already. You're level 283. That's insane. Seeing someone going from not, yeah, and it was, and like I said, Tommy, I was saying before, I know I said this, it's not even like I was enjoying it before I even beat Market. You know, it was just the world and just exploring. And, you know, like I said, then after I beat Market, I went to this, I know I was in an area I had no business being in, and because I had a better understanding of the controls, I still survived. And it's just incredible, and how varied the environments are, and it's amazing. It's a really, really mind-blowing game. Can I get 2 bird clucks and you're getting... Yes, of course. That's actually a good combo there. Let me make sure I could find the grandpa. Why do I always have problems finding grandpa? Spread your cheeks. Are we going to have to put on the... Dude, I know I have it. What the hell?
Try to relax your anus.
Did I get rid of Grandpa Excited? I unfortunately think I did. So I'll give you this.
Spread your cheeks and spread your cheeks, spread your cheeks and go to town.
Cucumbers.
Sorry. And I'll give you another one.
I've got balls of steel.
Apparently Putin is going into hiding because he knows, dude, even the oligarchs want to off him. I don't even think he's worried about the states. I don't even think he has to worry about the states. Here is the thing that businessmen don't like. They don't like when you get in the way of their money. They're like, okay, you know, we were all cool when it was all, the system was corrupt and we were pocketing more money, and yeah, you could off political descendants because we like the corruption because we're multi-billionaires because of it, but we don't want you to blow up the entire fucking world. That kind of fucks up our business. So it's time for you to die. I mean, who knows, man? Maybe the states do have something. Who are they? Would you rather get business advice from DSP or learn copyright law from Quantum? Business advice from DSP, easily, because DSP is not a vicious person. Like, DSP is not a bad person. Has he made mistakes? Sure, so have I. You know, he's not bad. I've stood on that hill a billion times. I will die on that hill that DSP is not a bad guy. Someone making mistakes does not make them bad. If making mistakes made people bad, then every one of us would be the Antichrist, including me. You know, lack of self-awareness, yes, I will agree with you with that with DSP, but he's not a bad person at all. Quantum TV is a bigot and pretty much he was posting a video of someone, I believe, in the country Georgia. It was a gay man getting beat up at a protest, and he was like proud of it, posting it everywhere. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's not a good person. But and him lying, saying that I'm sending trolls after him, and I'm sure he's going to deflect it and move the goalposts and be like, well, you talking about me gets... Dude, that happens with everything. I talk positive about people, and trolls go there. It's just, there's always idiots in the community. But to say that I would have a directed attack towards you is a flat-out, absolute 100% lie, and you know it. You know it. I wouldn't do something like that. I didn't do something like that to the quartering when he, like, put up my fucking... non-existent at the time. It was literally the day before he put it up, so maybe I was a psychic in that way. Dating profile. Then he put up lies from a troll about me swindling my house for my parents. It was, but I didn't direct anything towards him. I called him out and ran my mouth about him on here. You're damn right. But would I ever bother him outside of YouTube? Fuck no. That's not my thing. I keep it on YouTube. You want to take it beyond that? That's your choice. I won't do it. Tunic. Who is Tunic? Not who is. What game is Tunic? I'm trying to kill every single boss in the game. Dude, it's interesting too. And Eric, with Elden Ring, it's like you have to go to every single nook and cranny. That's why the game is so huge, because there's always something. There's a risk, and you have to be careful, because one of the ways the game punishes you if you go to a place that's overpowered for you is you lose your runes, and it's like, yeah, you deserve to, because you went to an area you shouldn't have fucking went to. So it's like a really smart way for the game to punish you. Do you think weed is going to get legalized this time? Not federally yet. It won't be legalized federally. My conspiracy on that is, which I don't really think is a conspiracy, but I'll put on the tinfoil hat, is that there has to be a way for corporations to fully profit off of it first. They're looking for a way to streamline the profits from it. Then once that happens, then they'll lobby, and then it'll happen. And then, well, it's like, I think whatever cigarette company could take advantage of it. Another key is leveling your weapons up is far more important than leveling up strength. Strength is just to meet requirements for weapons. Yes. I leveled up my initial sword to max. I already leveled up the longer sword that I have that I just got the strength to carry. And vigor too, like I said before. I watched some videos on that. I was glad I watched them, because I didn't even think about that. So I would have been like, oh, I'm just doing great. And then, like, some grunt in like a far part of the game would just hit me once, and I'd be like, why am I dying with one hit? I'm going to slap the birds. That's fine. Yeah. I slapped you. I'll slap you. I'll slap you again.
Try to relax your anus.
157 hours now of the game plus game of the... Yeah, I'm... Like, if it's making me say that, and like I said, I've always admired the Souls games, but never really got into one. Because I was like, I just don't have the time, and I don't have the time for the learning curve. But there's just something about Elden Ring, man, where it's still hard as fuck. It's a Souls game, and I'm not going to, for everyone, oh, it's great. No, it's not totally different. It's an open world Souls game. But it being open world makes it more approachable. You need me. I have children here. So, horse.
Try to relax your anus.
Wait till you discover the chicken rune farm. Is there actually... Dude, there's like some crazy ass enemies in that game, man. There are some... And that's what I love about it, too. That has that really... DSP's entire life is walking around with toilet paper stuck to his shoe. My whole thing with, like I said, about DSP is if he became self-aware of his humor, he'd probably be a multimillionaire because of it. But if he became self-aware, he would probably lose what makes the funniness happen. So I want an army, not a fan base. I've seen the tweet in screen cap. No one has been able to verify if the tweet is real. So It's alleged. Can I see him saying something like that? Sure, but do I want to perpetuate something that I cannot prove? No. My wife hates I smoke weed. What the fuck? I love your streams. The gray area with it is I'm pro marijuana, obviously, but how much do you do and how often? You know, not trying to knock it. Hey, man, enjoy it. But, you know, I discovered a store near my house called Wild Birds Unlimited. I don't know exactly what it is, but it seems up your alley. Well, if it puts birds up my ass, then I am game. You want a spell called Dragon Rotten Breath. Okay, what does that do? I got to get into spells more. I haven't fucked with the spells at all, which is probably terrible. 2, relax your anus and welcome back. Yes.
Try to relax your anus.
Try to relax your anus. Mistakes make us human. They absolutely fucking do. And, you know, the key to it is, you know what's weird, though, is that society, in a weird way, awards people. Oh, I got to open up StreamLabs. Here I go again, not opening up StreamLabs. There's this thing in at least American society, more so, I should say, that never admitting to a mistake, people see it as strength, which I don't fucking understand for the life of me. How is someone who's saying that I will never learn and grow as a person strong? How is that strength? That means you're just going to stay a fucking simple-minded Neanderthal for the rest of your life. But I get to people, I guess that's a strength. I don't understand it. But and that's why there's a lot of people out there that not apologizing is big business because, oh, they're so strong. Oh, yeah, I forgot to check the StreamLabs. That would be nice, huh? Yo, Rich Skellman, how much does Elden Ring bring you back to Castlevania? Oh, yes, huge. I think that's part of the reason why I love it as much as I do. I've always said it now, especially because I'm getting into the game and have more experience with the Souls game. It still is. I was sitting there going up to, I believe it was after I beat Margit. So I hope I'm saying the name right. And you like look up at the castle or the dungeon, I guess you could say you're about to. I'm like, this is fucking Castlevania. This is where Konami dropped the ball. This should have been Castlevania, but they fucked up. They're selling Castlevania 8-bit NFTs because, dude, Rob G. So only a couple times. So it's probably her upbringing. Well, did she come up with like a very? Dude, I have family still that are like my mom's like, are you doing that marijuana? Yes, Mom. I'm also smoking crack in the back alley too. Like, a lot of it has to do. I mean, look, I always say to people, I'm not a physician. Talk to your doctor first. Maybe you have to take some kind of medication your doctor doesn't want to tell you to have it with or whatever, you know. But weed is like even below like alcohol, in my opinion, anyway. Elden Ring has a strange monetization of paying money and you get the game. Yes. And it is a huge fucking game. And it is a game that's an open world game that justifies it being an open world game. That is the biggest part. Is that there's so many games where it's just, I was just talking to my buddy Sean. I actually bought him a copy of Elden Ring. That's how much I like it. I wanted him to get into it. Is that everything feels like it has a purpose, and when you explore, it doesn't feel laborious. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other, it's just like, why am I doing this in the game? Why am I like, dude, this is an errand. If I want to fucking errands, I can go run errands in real life, you know? But there's just something where like everything you do feels worthwhile. And I think too, thank you, Foil Grim Timmy. there's always that sense of like impending doom too. Like you always have to watch over your like in other. That's what I think helps with it too, because not only do open world games feel fetch questy, they're you're going to be fine. Like Far Cry, for example. Like what's going to happen in Far Cry 5? Like a bear may bite your ass, and you'll shoot him with a shotgun 3 times, and you're fine. Also, after shield blocking, heavy attack for stagger. Okay. Yeah. I actually saw something about parrying about that. You're right, Beagle Boy. You're right. I keep dying to the giant at the beginning of Stormgate, but that's because I tend to go head first without thinking to kill it. That's a normal action RPG / platformer would be. You could just mash buttons and generally be okay. Headphone warning. We got rapid fire DSP snorts coming in. They were requested. 3, 2, 2.5. Well, no, that would be 1.5. 1.5. 1. Let's go. How are you playing Elden Horse PC? I'm actually have played on the S and X. I'm actually surprised. Like I know that Digital Foundry said as of now the best way to play Elden Ring is, which is so strange, is it on the PS4 version on the PS5 via backwards compatibility. Okay. But it runs more than playable in the high frame rate mode or favor performance mode on Series S. I could play it on there all fucking day. You see the guy that said on Twitter that Sony bought Konami got threatened just because he wanted to say what he wanted to see. People called him the slur and said that his wife and child. No, I didn't see anything about that, dude. Because people are fucking ridiculous. People take this shit way too seriously. Yo, Rich, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, too. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I don't remember where I found you, but I'm glad I did. I love your content, and you're a great guy. You should showcase fan art. Rich, can I get 5 farts? Of course you can, but you're going to get the long farts. Again, I'm going to give a 10-second warning about this. This is going to blow your eardrums out because this is intro guy's fart. Stereo, Dolby Digital, 5.1 surround. Let's go. You know what's funny is, again, most of you know, but for those of you who don't, I'll play it once, not multiple layered. That's a real fart. I did not time stretch that. That is a real fart from intro guy's ass. There are whip weapons in Elden Ring, so it's literally Castlevania then. Just leave a comment below this stream. Go back to the stream when it's video on demand, and I'm going to pick a randomizer. If you are a subscriber and you commented on this stream, you're good to go. That's it. It's that simple. Then you'll have a chance to win. 1 snort and 1 grandpa. Yeah, bro, you're the best. I just fuck with you because I know you can take it. Thank you. 2 farts on top. I'll give you 2 of the short farts. Or 12. Yeah, Sergeant Jason Bond, I gave up on that thing. And you know what? The GPD Win, I'm going to see if I get a review in it. Either way, I'm going to buy it. The GPD Win Max 2 with the new RDNA 2, 8 cores, 16 thread. I believe it's a 6800U chip from AMD. That's where I see myself. Because when I saw how limited the Windows functionality of the Steam Deck was, I was pretty disappointed, gotta be honest with you, because I was like, that's what I wanted to do. You know, like, yeah, okay, Steam OS, I would have fucked with it for a little bit. But then, if, you know, I just want the freedom of having Windows on it, especially because I've been spoiled with, like, the Neo and other devices. I just like the freedom of downloading and installing games wherever the fuck I want to. And then when I saw that, I'm like, it kind of deflated my Steam Deck boner.
Try to relax your anus.
So, I know what's going to happen is that, like, I'm going to have, like, 2 people win from Norway. But hey, whatever. I'll pay to send them out. You know, Twitch has officially canceled the paid boosting promotion. Yo, look, I get how money works, man. You pay money, advertising, essentially, that you're essentially advertising your channel. I'm trying to think of the best way to, but I feel like that's rigs the system, though. Like for the user-generated content that should rise to the top, how can it compete with some person who just has endless pockets or bottomless pockets or some corporation? I mean, I know there's always going to be that exception of shit that goes viral that just seeps through the cracks, but it's pay to win. It's like fucking dating apps now, too. Did you ever notice that? You can use her to restart. There's an enemy you're going to fight. You could use her to restart your character. I think my build's pretty cool right now. I'm enjoying it. What did you do? It's rebuy Elden Ring. D'Angelo, do you mean like, what did you have it on Steam and you returned it? No, you could actually do that on the Xbox consoles too. I forgot they basically have the same return policy as Steam. But actually, King of Burgers, that's actually a good, as I burp in your face, that's actually a good, that's a good thing to let me know. What is the name again? Renella. Crazy ass names. April Fool's Day could be renamed Lie Like a Politician Day. Like, I'm like, I should have thought, but whatever. It's, you know, the giveaway is still happening. It's not that I'm not giving it away. I have a Switch OLED. I don't need two other. I don't need three Switch OLEDs. I assure you I'm getting rid of them. Hopefully the people who win them, when I announce on Monday, they show that they got them too. Maybe I'll nicely ask. If they don't, they don't. It's, you know, they wanted, they could do what they want. But, not to give anyone a, but Dad, would you watch the tongue-in-cheek This Is How You Don't Play I'm currently editing together? Of mine? Sure, you could do it. I'll play more on stream. I got trolled. There was someone, I'll give him, I believe it was Andrew. I think he was actually here tonight. He actually trolled me. Like, oh, Rich, just double jump with your horse off a cliff if you want to get down to the river quicker. You'll be fine. That was totally not true, and I was not fine and died instantly. But I gotta say, I'm gonna actually, maybe because I'm not a dick and I have a more positive community, I sound like DSP, but it's true. Most people in the streams were helpful with me with the game and made me find out shit I didn't even know about in Elden Ring. I don't think from the advice that I got from the other live stream, I don't think I would have. No, I don't think I would have been able to beat Margit. So I think it's really helpful. And and it's not that I'm going into it like I'm a Souls aficionado. By the way, how do I pick up my shield? I'm a fucking asshole. Like, I admit that, you know, I don't know shit about the Souls series, so help is appreciated. And I do appreciate a lot of you. I think it was. And I'm not saying this to, like, you know, try to be, like, blow smoke up anyone's ass. I got to thank you guys because it helped me get through a decent portion of so I could make that video. And now I'm in love with the game. Yep, it's of yours. Fun video. Hey, that's fine. I don't care. Well, maybe we'll watch it on here. That actually would be really entertaining, so let me know when it's done. Abby, where are you at? No, my kids are here tonight, man. I can't stay up all night. I'm not even sure how late I'm streaming tonight. Yeah, someone did This Is How You Don't Play. Bro, that's fine. That'd actually be fun. You can make, I'll stream the game more too. I'm sure I'm going to have, just because I'm getting a little more accustomed with the game, I assure you I'm going to have more dirt moments. Even my friend Sean, the one who I got the game for, so he could play it, and I'll probably play it with him too. He's like, yeah, I'm surprised because you're usually not. He's like, you're usually too stupid to fucking play games like these. What's up with you? You know? So, what melted your toilet? All I see is melted my toilet. No, I'm not going to sign my name. I ain't shit, man. Maybe I'll put like a card in saying thank you for the support. I wouldn't sign. You know, it's your Switch. You know, whoever wins it, I mean to say. Maybe it might be yours. I shouldn't even say that, because then with my luck, you know what'll happen. The randomizer will just so happen to pick Sergeant Jason Bond, and then there'll be a fucking conspiracy that I picked him like purposely and not with a randomizer. You know that's gonna happen. I shouldn't even fucking say it. I shouldn't even say it, because I know that's probably what's gonna happen now. I know that's what's gonna happen. All right, I'll do it this way. I hate doing stuff like that because I feel like a dick. I think I don't think I'm shit. Like, and I think people would like that was the funniest thing is when DSP said, like, here's a signed empty game box. I wouldn't want a signed empty game box if Gal Gadot like put like paint on her tits and pressed it. Okay, yes, maybe I would want that, but. I'll stop with the applause. I know I'm doing it too much. Fine. If you want it, I'm not even going to just say to me you want it. I'm not going to even like ask like, hey, would you want my autograph? Eric Seals. So I'm going to actually, just because if I don't, this is going to seem really boomer. But if I don't do it this way right now, it'll just be easier than doing here. What is it again? Rotten Breath. Dragon Rotten Breath. Come on. There we go. There. Thank you. Just easier than going and printing the fucking screen. Boom. Dragon Rotten Breath. You want a photocopy of my ass. Wonderful. My kids are good, man. They're sleeping right now. Send a shirtless. I could do like what I did with Intro Guy. I sold way back in the day. He was first moving out to Cali. One of the times he moved out there, and I sold him my old Garmin navigation system because he was going across country. He wanted one. And the splash screen, the intro screen for it, a lot of you may know this story. Some of you may not. All it was a JPEG of a certain resolution. So if you put any JPEG in there, you could have put an erect cock I didn't do that, as the JPEG and make it fill up the whole splash screen so long as you knew the resolution. So what I did was I put a picture of Geraldo Rivera as the splash screen with like his big burly mustache. And he used that for a few years. And anytime someone got in his car and he had to use the navigation, they're like, why the fuck do you have a picture of Geraldo Rivera on your Garmin? And he's like, "Don't. My friend's an asshole. Don't fucking ask." So the kids are doing well. Daedric, thank you for becoming a member. I truly do appreciate it. Again, I will repeat. I know I've said it to the point where it's very annoying, but I'll say it again. All you have to be is a subscriber and leave a comment under this stream after the stream is done, to be entered in the giveaway. That's it. Subscriber, leave a comment. You could leave a comment that I have 14 nipples, if YouTube doesn't censor it. But you can have a comment of 14 nipples, and that's a chance to win under this video. That's it. You do not have to be a member, but I appreciate you being a member. If I win, can I rub your taint on mine? That would be horrifying. That does kind of actually match the rhythm. So, yes, you could win the giveaway if you live in Canada. I will deal with the rest. I will deal with the rest. Yes, UK. If there is some issue where shipping is like a flat out no, where like if I go to USPS or if I go to UPS or FedEx and no one will ship it, then what I'll do is at that point, just so you know, if an all else fails option, then you'll get I'll give you like an Amazon digital gift card for the price plus, let's say like $370. If there is but the chances are there probably won't be. With my luck, it'll probably be someone from the UK or Canada, worst case scenario. But if there's like some 0% chance, like you live in Siberia, and there's no possible way to get it to you, which if you live in Siberia, what the fuck is wrong with you? I know you never lived in Siberia, except like scientists, but. Like a Switch OLED worldwide shouldn't be a big deal. If there is let me put that out there too, just to cover my ass. Even if I physically can't get you, if you live somewhere, if you live on Uranus and I can't get you the console for some reason, you will get a digital Amazon gift card for the price of a Switch OLED, so you could buy one in your local area. So either way, it's going to happen. Boom. There you go. If you're a bird that comments under the video and you subscribe, you peck at the fucking thing if you win. You could peck at it. Peck the Joy-Con buttons like they're corn from a hole. So if there is like some chance that it cannot be shipped, that is the back. I've actually done that before, where I was going to do a giveaway and like, I don't know, what was it? Like the shipping was insane, or couldn't go across a border because of so I was like, you know what, here, what is the MSRP of it was a graphics card. What is the MSRP of this? Here, boom. And they're like, oh, cool, thanks. I just bought it myself then. Yeah, that was the point. They were nice. I'm just saying, yeah, so boom, they were still happy. And if anything, they were arguably more happy because then they picked the kind of model graphics card they actually wanted. But again, that's the all else fails option. So either way, if you win and there's some very off chance that they just physically can't ship it to you, you'll get the money in a gift card then. So boom, you win. Is there a filmmaker do you like? I like Scorsese. I know that's kind of a generic answer, but he's fucking amazing. Mariana's Trench. That sounds strange. Giving away both. Yes, giving away both. So 2 people will be picked. Dude, you know what I'll do right after I'll delete the fucking info right afterwards. But again, though, that's a slim chance that, of course, you know what's going to happen is that, like I joked around about, it'll just so happen to actually pick Sergeant Jason Bond, and Sergeant Jason Bond will move to like the United Arab Emirates or something, and I can't ship it there for whatever reason. Yeah, so man, what a strange fucking day. With the it's been a strange day too. That's actually why I didn't stream last night, by the way, because I was like, because I kind of felt like guilty because my editor's like, yeah, you've played enough of Elden Ring, you can make a video given. I'm like, no, dude, I have to beat Margit first. Like, I can't make this video unless I beat it, god damn it. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna stream tonight. I recorded a whole I recorded me beating Margit too, and I'm like, I need to play this. I need to really, 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 really feel like I've played enough to at least have a decent taste of the game. And that's why I didn't stream last night. That was most of the reason why. Remember you 2 years ago, last summer, before Carlos was a bird? Yes, I do. And I had actually 7 nipples back then. True story. Mariana's Trench is the deepest. Dude, it sounds like a porn. So And I'll probably do, like, in a month over the summer, I'll do another giveaway to get me to 500 members. Because I want to push it. I'd like to, by the end, I know it's probably a stretch, but it may be not. But by the end of 2022, I'd like to be at 1,000. So, did I mention, I think I may have mentioned before that I have the Wii U video going live on Sunday. I'm pretty fucking excited about that. I'm sure initially it may do slow numbers, maybe even for a couple months, but that'll definitely get picked up. Let's see how many members I have. 336. It's sticking. Cool. So, and I'll figure out something to do another giveaway with. I won't say anything yet because I don't want anyone getting any. And again, when I do that giveaway, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. You don't have to become a member to be part of the giveaway. It's done. I have the video live. The video is private on my channel right now. It hasn't been 6 months because I got the thing in January. No. Early February. Hasn't been 6 months. Now, the Turbo Express video, that was 6 months. Without question, that was actually probably more than 6 months. That's your 100% right about it. Yeah, Axiom Infinity, I don't know. And I didn't do, the only special effect I did with that fart was I slightly delayed one of the channels so it had more of a stereo effect, and I brought up the volume, but that fart, I didn't time stretch it or anything. That was the length of what came out of his ass. That was a natural fart. But yeah, no, the Turbo Express video took a while. That took a long fucking time. That was a fucking intense video, man. A lot of editing to do. My editor did a really good job with this, man. He did. Why? What happened with Amico now? Hey, Reg, you have hope you're having an excellent evening. I am. I recently switched OLED for. I recently switched drinking from soda to seltzer. I'm actually a big fan of like the grapefruit Spindrift. I love a lot of stuff from AHA. There's so many good fucking seltzers. Polar makes amazing seltzer. There's so many, man. Yeah, dude, it was, and it's funny too because a lot of people don't understand, and they're not being dicks. They're just asking like, dude, what takes so long for those videos? Is that my channel is which is probably part of its shortcoming, is a short. We have Sweeter Than Poison. Thank you for becoming a member. And Super DC, did I miss your last super chat, or did I answer it and not mention it, which is a bad habit of mine? I don't see it. Maidens versus Birds. Oh yeah, that was the whole thing, and now I got the joke. It took me a while to get the joke from because it was a bad joke for Quantum TV. I actually have a maiden. Good for you, dude. But yeah, LaCroix lemon. Now the thing about LaCroix though is that they have a lot of flavors that suck. Or no. That's actually me being over that. That's not true either. They have a lot of good flavors, but once in a while when a flavor for them is bad, it's really bad. Like there was this one flavor, it was like some weird fruit. You know what it tasted like? Literally, I'm not kidding. By the way, make sure you get your popcorn because the Wii U video is 42 minutes long and change. But anyway, the LaCroix flavor, I forgot what it's called. It literally, the urinal cakes when you go piss when you go to piss and they have the urinal cakes. That's exactly what it tasted. It tasted like I was drinking a urinal cake. What up, Dickers? Man, that's another one. Yeah, Polar Seltzer, the pomegranate's pretty good from him. Yeah, I agree. Like it literally tasted like, I forgot the name of LaCroix. I wish I could tell you to warn you. Now, someone may taste differently than me. I know everyone has different taste buds, but I wish I could remember the name, because I think someone like, yeah, this actually tastes pretty gross. You're right. I'm like, yeah, it tastes like the smell from a urinal cake in a fucking bathroom, man. No, it wasn't pear, because pear is actually pretty good. No, limoncello is good. This one was fucking, it tasted like a urinal cake. The limoncello is good, but I forgot the flavor. I wish I knew it, because I could warn you to not have it. Oh, God. Wait, what are you being honest about, Foil Grim? I didn't even see. No, limoncello is fucking delicious from them. Imagine they actually called it urinal cake. Like, what didn't like Jelly Belly have like those where it was like a, they had like, they didn't name the beans, and the jelly bean, and one of them would taste like fucking, you know, rotten meat or something like that, and then another one would be like, why would you want to do that? Like that, here, buy something that will probably, that's really unpleasant to eat, or is there's a chance it's unpleasant to eat. That's a really good idea. I'm just going to make something Eldragonloza abundantly clear now. I would never send anyone after another YouTuber. I would never bother another YouTuber. I will always keep it on YouTube. So if you are getting bothered and harassed, not only do I can't stand that shit. I would never do it. So don't even dare blame me for any of that shit. I have nothing to do with it. I have a life. I have 3 kids. I constantly am working at this shit. I have plenty of other stuff going on. Once I leave in front of this camera, I ain't doing shit to any fucking YouTuber. So he can make up all the stupid fucking conspiracies he wants to. If I win the Switch, I'm going to take some duct tape and current Switch and make my own Switch Pro. Isn't there someone else? I think a friend of mine, she told me there's someone else that's coming out with like, oh, it's going to do a graphics upgrade. Kind of like that other thing I reviewed. They sent it to me. There's no it's not like, you can't upgrade the graphics on a console by putting some HDMI dongle on. It's not like upgrading a graphics card. That was I forgot what the thing was called. I actually reviewed it on the channel, shockingly. ReviewTechUSA made a video, and you saw a difference, but they were like advertising it, which I thought was misleading, and I said it in the video. They were advertising it, the M cable, yes, as a graphics card upgrade, and that's deceiving for people who don't understand how tech works. It's not, you're not putting a new graphics card in like the Switch's PCIe slot. You're not upgrading the Tegra X1 to a new processor. It's just, all it's doing is just taking the output of the HDMI port and cleaning it up. It wasn't just upscaling. That would be underselling it, but they were overselling it as a it's like upgrading your graphics card. No, it wasn't. It's not true. I wouldn't be bold enough to call it that yet, DBZ King. I didn't say it for 30 subs. That was when I was trying to get 1,000 subs on my other channel. I didn't say it for 30 subs. First off, that would be members. No way. No way. That was on the other channel, and I said 1,000. And also on top of it too, I'm giving away 2 Switch OLEDs and still doing the chicken suit for 15 days after my taxes are filed. So, you know, I think it's a pretty good celebration that I'm doing, a pretty good giveaway. Sorry members. What do you mean sorry members? What are they sorry for? Wii U video Sunday. Coming out Sunday. Ah, the good old days of tax returns. I can't remember what the fuck those are like. Yeah. I returned a fucking shit ton of money to the government. You know what would be amazing if Switch had a 6 teraflop GPU? Yeah, I mean, they need to do something now. Not now, but you look at like the Steam Deck, which you don't want something that big for a Switch, but there's definitely more capable mobile processors out there now that they can make a substantial leap to a new next-gen Switch. Is it Sherry or Laz? Play Elden Ring. I can't deny I have my kids here, man. No way. Matter of fact, I don't know how much longer I'm even streaming. So, yeah. I wouldn't do... There's no way I would do a giveaway for 30 members. So I have no idea what you're saying. No idea, because I was already beyond that. I said 1,000 on there. And then because I moved to the other channel, I stopped it. But this one I think is fair. I think giving away to anyone who is a subscriber once again, who comments on this video. Subscriber, you comment on this video, you could say whatever the hell you want. You could say, Rich, you're a piece of shit. YouTube will probably say the comments for a review. But you could say, Rich, you're a terrible piece of crap. Congratulations, you called me a terrible piece of crap. The randomizer said you won a Switch. So, yeah, but everyone's like, hey, man, can't wait to get my refund from the government. And it's like, oh, God. I miss those days. I mean, look, I'm very happy with what I do. But, my job is expensive, man. Not only with the taxes that I pay, but there's a lot of stuff like, perfect example, the next video that we're doing when we do it is I bought my editor because he films B-roll up in Canada. He edits out of Canada. So I had to purchase so he could film the B-roll another Atari VCS. I didn't even want to buy one of the fucking things. I did, like I always said, I gave Atari credit because they came through and actually got it to retail, so I bought one. And I had to send him one to Canada. So my job is expensive, man. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Neither is Uncle Sam. Rich, think of the days of me building modest. Think for me, the days of me building modest gaming PCs are done. GPU prices will always be high. They're coming down, I thought, though, Zeb. And it makes no sense to build when current consoles are 500. It could whoop 1,000. Yeah, that's the thing right now. And especially because the consoles are from the 8th to 9th generation, I think we're a bigger leap from the 7th to 8th. At least the 2013, the base consoles. It's kind of tough, but it'll change in a year plus. No Time to Die reminds me of Logan at Avengers Endgame because James Bond dies at the end. A lot of people weren't cool with the ending. I haven't seen No Time to Die. I like Bond movies. I should actually probably watch it. Big plot twist, Quantum TV wins the... Oh, man. Maybe he's a subscriber to the channel. If he comments, then congratulations. If the randomizer picks him, he wins. Elden Ring is a fellow dude that has been able to get into the Souls series because of their brutal difficulty. This is the one that changed my mind. I don't want to be bold enough to make that promise. However, it did for me. I don't want to oversell it, though, because then, like, Rich, I bought this game. I played for 4 hours. Now I can't return it, and it's not my bag. And it may not be. But, it definitely blew me away. Well, welcome to how the system's rigged, man. But here's the thing. In probably like 5 to 7 days, Uncle Sam is going to get a nice big... They're going to go into my... Actually, it's direct deposits. They're just going to... If you see smoke coming out of my fucking ass cheeks on like the next 4 or 5 days, don't worry. It's just Uncle Sam butt fucking the shit out of me. Some Resident Evil 7 I've played. Some. Can you post your cauliflower chicken recipe on Twitter? It's not... I feel like a douche making a video for it. I think you're the one who trolled me last time, Andrew, but that's okay. I actually found it entertaining, and I got the runes back anyway, so it was no big deal. I think it was you, but it's fucking delicious. Maybe I will. I don't know. Sweet. And this will be the last super chat I answer because, like I said, my kids are here tonight, and I have a feeling they're going to wake up early, and I do have to work tomorrow still. Oh, by the way, there's a summon Ash called the Headless down south of Starting Land, and she's one of the best summons in the game. I look her up. I know you're not trolling, but you got me last time, you fucker. You're the one who made me jump off on the horse. But, what is it called again? I'm going to take another picture. Yes, I'm going to be a boomer and take a picture because it's just quicker to do it right now. Raffle. All right, got it. Beautiful. All right, guys. Regular chat, super chat, new members. I appreciate all of you. Yes, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Yes, there'll be videos tomorrow. Actually, an interesting video tomorrow. It's a surprise, though. Make sure to leave a comment. I will be picking Monday the winner from this stream. I'll repost it, too. So, you know, if you're a subscriber, I'll be picking a Monday from this stream, the VOD, so everyone knows to do it. And I'll be back again tomorrow with more content if I could talk today, guys. Have a good evening. I'll probably have children having me up at 6 in the morning, so I want to get to bed. And, of course, someone in Siberia is going to win the Switch. You both know that, right? Everyone knows that. Both. Everyone knows that. Have a good night. I'm going to shut up now.